Hello, we are live again. How are you guys, huh? Let's see who is coming. Let's wait for a bit for people. And welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Orange Lightbulb Hangouts. It's not so much orange, but yeah, still every Tuesday I'm here to answer your questions. And for this Tuesday, I can tell you that there are no questions. So I'm free from answering questions. Anyway, I feel like I want to show up and talk about something what is happening at the present moment. After communication with some people, with my friends, and following some other coaches, and my own experience adds to all of that, I see that now the most important topic at the moment is how to how to manage our emotions during very conflicting situations, how to not to get affected emotionally so we can stay grounded and present. So would be actually very cool and very nice, and if you or comment under this video or send me a private message if this information will resonate with you, if you are also experiencing something like when other people are throwing tantrums at you, when other people are screaming, yelling on you, shouting on you, blaming you with no reason. If you are going through the same thing, through the uncontrollable emotional expression of others, then please let me know. I would really like to know your story, to hear you out, how it happened to you, how you dealt with it, and yeah, just to see how many more people are on the same path. Okay, so when it comes to emotions, how to deal with that, I can tell I myself a little bit uh, not failed, but let's say I forgot some things and I allowed myself to be affected emotionally. And the next day, I learned from that. And that's what I want to share with you, and how to maneuver successfully through such conflicting situations. So basically, what I feel now, energetically wise, people are exploding in the real sense of it. Like a lot of anger. I don't know if you can feel it, but it's like I feel it everywhere on social media, in my own personal situations, in the stories of my friends. It's like people are acting out, and this comes from how I feel and understand this anger got momentum because of all of those vaccines and yeah, and COVID and all of that lockdown, and people, that's it, people lost emotional balance because they don't know anymore what's ahead of them. They can't plan anymore. Their plans are falling apart, and it affects them emotionally. That's why many people at the moment, they are losing control of themselves, they are losing emotional control of themselves, and that's why we are experiencing that outburst. Some people, we are experiencing the cause and effect of that tension, of that anger that is cultivated in our society, because all of this fights of who will take that thing and who will not take that thing. You are better or you are worse than me because I did that and you didn't do that, or I didn't do that and you did that. It's like fight against each other, and that's the reason we need to deal with anger. We need to deal with the anger, with the frustration, and to learn how to feel comfortable in uncomfortable, how to feel safe in unknown, because of all the system that is changing now, the lifestyle of ours is changing, and people are not able to predict anymore. When before it was easy to predict, right? Tomorrow I will wake up, I will go to other country, everything is planned. Now you need to wait, you need to register for all of those tests and so on. So everything is changing, and actually we used to live in the illusion that everything is predictable, that we can predict the future, right? We can know what the future holds. While now we are facing that, no, we don't know. And we need to learn how to be okay with that, how not to allow our emotions to blow out. So, when it comes to dealing with people who who have difficulties in managing their emotions properly, who are throwing those childish tantrums at you or at others. Okay, I will talk as if at you because it's easier for me to communicate this way, because those people I talked with, they're going through the same as me. And also, I got one question from one friend regarding this situation about emotional outbursts and tantrums of others. Just I didn't understand well. Why can't I be able to fight for my rights for myself? So, girl, if you're watching this now, please explain me more. Yeah, because I got this question the last minute before I went live. I couldn't figure out what is it about exactly. So let's come back. When it comes to dealing with people who can't deal with themselves, with their own feelings, it's very, very important, guys. It's very important to realize and to understand that people who hurt you, they are hurting. People who are yelling on you, who are blaming you, who are criticizing you, they are hurting. Emotionally, they are hurting. That's why they are doing like this. I don't say that you need to agree with everything. I don't say that you need to uh, take all of that, what is given to you. No, I'm just inviting you to feel more compassion. By understanding, we can feel more compassion. That that person doesn't feel well, and that person doesn't know how to communicate well. Oh, who's on the channel? Hey, Buck. Anyway, yeah. So we are talking now about how to maneuver through the situations with other people when they are aggressive towards you, when they are throwing childish tantrums, when they can't control their emotions. So, yeah, and now I lost the track where I finished. Yeah, so compassion, understanding why people are acting as they are acting, brings compassion, right? So because of that, we need not to take it personally. Whatever is thrown at us, let's not take it personally. That's the issue of the person who's throwing tantrums. And another tip, as more somebody raises his or her voice against you, as more somebody acts aggressively towards you, as more you must meet them with peace and with stillness and with calmness. Because in this way, if you stay balanced emotionally, in this way, with your stillness, with your calmness, you will be a mirror to them. Literally, you will show them how they are acting, how they are behaving. When somebody is aggressive towards you, you stay still. Like I'm talking about verbal aggression, of course, not physical. If it's physical, yeah, you need to take some actions to protect yourself. But if it's verbal, if it's blaming, then stay still. Don't take it personally. The moment when you understand that it's their problem, that they are hurting, it's easy to feel more compassion. But it's easy to forget, of course, if you are being triggered. So, as more you stay calm, as more you become the mirror to that person, that and showing that the problem is not within you but within them, because they will act even more and more aggressively while you being peaceful. So then they will see, aha, she's not acting out. I am the one who's aggressive. I am the one who is not controlling himself or herself. Then they will realize who is who and where is the truth. So, yeah, second tip is stay calm. First tip, understand it's not your problem and that that person is hurting. That's why they're acting this way. So, try to feel more compassion. Second, stay still during the tantrums of adults, and you will be a mirror. The third tip, communicate. Because when somebody blames you, when somebody attacks you in a verbal way, it's very, very important to have clear communication. I know that when emotions are involved, it's very hard to keep continuing with clear communication, right? Because when somebody is under the effect of emotions, that's it. They lose control. They lose control of what they're saying. They lose control of what they're doing. They forget what they told, because that's how effect of emotions, what the effect of emotions is. So the third tip, I would say, yeah, communication. Communication. Always reaffirm. Reaffirm, is it that what you understood? Did you understand correctly? Just repeat the same what the other person told and ask, is this how you understood? Because it's very possible that even you won't understand the information correctly, because it won't be communicated to you correctly, first of all, right? So how can you understand information correctly when it's not communicated well? So repeat the statement and ask if you understood it correctly. What else? when it comes to clear communication, yeah, when some, but also I was talking now with my friend as well who experienced basically the same destructive energy but through different scenario. So how to how to say it in English? Hmm, I lost it. I had it on the tip of my tongue and I lost it. Uh, just a second. Okay, it has something to do with how not how not to, for God's sake, why I don't have words. It feels like all the vocabulary disappeared, really. Oh, how how to get out of this difficult situation when somebody is accusing you and using verbal aggression towards you and, yeah, basically destructive, acting destructively towards you. How to come out from that situation successfully, not to allow the other person to hurt you, but at the same time not to hurt another person. Because hurt people, right? You hear that and you saw it and probably experienced it on your own, on yourself. So important, that's exactly what will make you successful in that situation, is not allowing yourself to get involved in emotional game of another person. So if somebody is not controlling emotions, lashes out, that's for sure that person wants you to act out back to them. Because then when somebody feels bad, guys, when somebody feels bad, they want some company because then they will not feel alone in that very low feeling. So it's easier to stay in a bad feeling together with somebody. So it's the same as misery loves company, right? It's so true. Psychologically, it's so true. So as more you will give into it, as more you will put the, let's see, mm, let's say the wood into the fire, yeah, the petrol into the fire, you will just create more fire. But if you stay still, stay calm, with compassion for that person, that's it. You are already a victor of the situation. Second thing, what brings success in that situation is exactly communication, clear communication, not leaving any doubts for any space for doubts. Basically, yeah, that's it, what I wanted to share with you guys. This time I feel like very not prepared for this meeting of ours, because till the last moment I was waiting for the question, and at the end it turned out that there is no question, but it's very important topic that people are going through very destructive energy. And for me, and for my friend, and for some more people I know, that destructive energy happened exactly during a full moon. That was on Sunday. Yeah. No, not on Sunday. On 22nd. Yeah. Yeah, on Sunday, I guess. So, yeah, this time the topic is how to deal with our emotions in the conflicting situation, in the emotionally aggressive situation. How to deal with a person who is hurting and acting out of the hurt. So I'm done with this video. I see some people join more. If you're curious, you will have a chance to watch from the beginning. I really hope you are doing well. You are doing see, peacefully, and yeah, all the best for you. See you, hear you. I wanted to say something more, but I forgot. That's it. Bye.